Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is well and happy. It is now exactly 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we are now today going to participate in our class. So it's very important that today we finalize most of what we're doing and we get a final picture. Before you write a test, it's always good to always have an idea in your mind of how are you going to do it and what challenges you and what doesn't challenge you. What gives you problems and what do you find easy to understand, so that when you write, you do not find yourself in any form of confusion whatsoever, that you actually go to a test with a form of clarity. You understand? So before we start today's class, I just want to ask a simple question to say, by a show of hands, who feels what topic that we have dealt with that you feel that you're still not clued up about? Whether we've dealt with, because we've done addition, we've done multiplication, we've done subtraction. So what about those ones do you guys feel you're still not clued up about? You're still a bit, you've not found peace yet. You've not found peace yet. What topic besides multiplication, addition, subtraction? What subject are you there at, but you've not found the peace yet of saying I can do it? I don't mean fractions. I mean like, because that's new work. I mean like currently of the stuff we've done this week. What do you feel that you're still wondering about and still a bit confused? Hello?
Set fractions.
I don't mean term 3 work. I mean about term 1 and term 2, the stuff we're doing this week,
Oh,
not last.
okay. Sorry, sir.
Is there anything that you did last that we did this week that you don't get?
No, no, sir. No, no, no.
All right. Hello? 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 All right. So, all right. So, it's very important to find out what do you find a problem, so that the next steps you do is that now you find yourself actually becoming stronger in that skill. Because what I've always told you guys, that mathematics is a skill-based subject. It's a subject that is a skill. You're learning a skill. You're not just learning how to, like, you're learning an actual skill. So it's very important to practice the skill that you have a problem with, so that you are able to use it without any problem. But before I go into the lesson, I'd just like to say that if you need to contact me, here's my Twitter handle, here's my email address. Please do contact me. Please make sure you do contact me if you are having problems. If you see fire on the mountain, please do tell me and we'll find a way through it together. So please, if you find that you do have a serious problem, please let us find a way to solve it so that you can be the best student that you can be within this country. Thank you. Go to the next thing. So today's lesson is tailored according to your test. Most of the questions that are here are similar to that of the test. So if you're able to do the questions that are here, you'll be fine in the test. you'll be more than fine in the test. Let me take a question.
Afternoon, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, so I was just checking my mic because my computer was saying that my mic is not working properly.
All right, no problem.
You're welcome.
Right. So, this, as I said, today's lesson has been prepared according to your test, whereby the questions that are phrased here are similar to those that you meet in the test. And this lesson is intended to give you an idea of whether do you understand the concepts, don't you understand the concepts, where should you brush up, where should you polish, and how best can you start actually investing in the skill of mathematics or the skills that you're learning. So if you don't have this down with you now, please do write it. I am begging you to please do write it. These are the topics that you'll be tested on: multiplication, addition, 2D and 3D shapes, division, and word problems. Don't forget subtraction. Don't forget subtraction, but please, 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 please have this down, and then you can tell me in the chat if you are done. So please, if you are done writing the scope down, you can write it in the chat and tell me that yes, you are done writing down the scope so that I can move on to the next slide. If you are done. Please, please, if you are done writing the scope, please tell me in the chat. If you have a question, please raise your hand. All right, someone has a question. Hello?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, and how are you?
I'm standard. You have a question? You have a question? You have a question?
Yes, I have a
Yes.
question. So, when will we write the test?
Next week, Tuesday.
Yes.
That's when you're writing. Or that's
So, when will
it's
we
been
write the
scheduled.
test?
It's been scheduled for next week, Tuesday, the 21st of July.
Yes. Sir, can you
If you
hear me?
go to the
Oh,
African
okay,
Teaching
thank
website and you look at the newsletter, it's been scheduled for next week, Tuesday, the 21st of July.
Sir, can you hear?
And also,
Oh, okay, thank.
all right, awesome.
Okay.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Right, so here's some vocabulary that I need you guys to have. Please write this down. Prime numbers. Prime numbers are numbers that only have two factors, meaning one and themselves. For example, the first five prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. Right? So prime numbers are numbers that have two factors, one and themselves. For example, the first five prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. Factors are numbers you multiply to get another number. For instance, factors of 15 are 3 and 5 because 3 times 5 is equal to 15. So factors are, if I look at a particular number, let me take 24, and I ask myself, what numbers that can I multiply together to get 24? I start thinking 1 times 24 is equal to 24. So 1 times 24 is a factor of 24, 1 and 24. 2 and 12 does give me 24. So 2 times 12 gives me 24. So 2 and 12 does give me the factors of 24. Let's see, 3 and 8 gets me 24. So when I multiply 3 times 8, it does get me 24. 4 and 6, when I multiply 4 times 6, it does give me 24. So factors are when we're looking at a specific number, and then we're looking at the pairs, that when you multiply these pairs to get this number, those are the factors of it. Then multiples. Multiples of a number are all the numbers that are products of the number and the other integer. For example, multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6. So when you keep on adding on, the adding on principle, like looking at the multiples of 10, you find that it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So using that idea in mind, you now think that, no, these are what multiples are. Then having that in mind, you know that whenever you're looking at that, you say, no, these are multiples. When you're looking, counting in fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, such things, those are multiples that we look at, what we call multiples. Right, so prime numbers are numbers that are only divisible by 1 and themselves, so cannot be divided by 1 and themselves. Factors of a number are numbers that you multiply together to get a particular number, right? A particular number. And then that's why, yeah, you multiply to get another number, or you can say particular number. The multiples are numbers that are all numbers that are products of the number and any other integer. Are products of the number and any other integer. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? Are we done writing this down? Please write it down. As I had said, please, it's important that you write down. I said it's important that you write down. There's a lot of slides that we have to cover, so please write down. When I say write, take a screenshot. Make sure you have the information with you. Make sure you have the information with you. Make sure you have the information with you. So are you guys done? Can I please have confirmation if you guys are done writing down this? Because you need to make sure you have the information with you. You need to make sure you have the information with you. Make sure you have the information with you. So are we done? Can I please have confirmation if we are done? Can I please have confirmation if we are done? as I was saying, that two-dimensional shapes are 2D shapes do not have any thickness and can only be measured in two faces. So two-dimensional shapes are flat shapes. Every two-dimensional shape, whenever I think about a two-dimensional identify two-dimensional shape, it's by the side and the vertices that it has. How many vertices that it has? So we look at how many sides does the shape have and how many corners or vertices. One corner is a vertex, then if there are many, then there are vertices. So from one side to another side touching is called a vertex. Right. Then we said that a square has 4 sides and 4 vertices. A circle has 0 sides and 0 vertices. A triangle has 3 sides, 3 vertices. A pentagon has 5 sides, 5 vertices. Hexagon, 6 sides, 6 vertices. Heptagon, 7 sides, 7 vertices. Octagon, 8 sides, 8 vertices. Nonagon, 9 sides, 9 vertices. This is how you identify a, a 2D shape through its sides and its vertices, as we have gone through this prior. We've gone through this before about 2D and 3D shapes. Let me move on to 3D shapes. Now, 3D shapes in geometry or can be divided as a solid figure or an object or shape that has 3 dimensions, which is length, width, and height. Hence, that's why with 3-dimensional shapes, you can work out what we call volume. Right. Unlike two-dimensional shapes, three-dimensional shapes have thickness and depth. Sometimes height is exchanged with the word of depth. But at the end of the day, you must know that what makes a three-dimensional shape is the fact that it's manipulable. So you can hold it, you can put something in it, that's what makes a three-dimensional shape a three-dimensional shape. You see, with a two-dimensional shape, it's just a flat shape. It's flat, it's like a paper, but three-dimensional, you can hold it, you can put something in it. And when you identify a three-dimensional shape, you are actually identifying something that is used on a day-to-day basis, such as a box or whatsoever. So that's what makes a three-dimensional shape and a two-dimensional shape different from each other. One is flat and one is thick and has depth. One has 2 dimensions, the other one has 3 dimensions. Right. Then the different shapes you have are a sphere, a cylinder, a pyramid, a cone, a cuboid, a rectangular prism. How do you actually, all right. And also one thing, a difference between a prism and a pyramid. I hope we're listening. A pyramid has an apex at the top. A prism only has a side or a straight line at the top. A pyramid has an apex at the top. A prism has a line, or you could even say an edge at the top, has an edge at the top. And then a pyramid has an apex at the top. That's what makes a pyramid a pyramid. A pyramid has an apex at the top. A prism has an edge at the top of it. An edge. Right. So how to identify a 3D shape? It's what? Through the faces, its edges, and its vertices. So at the faces, it has all the 2D shapes that make up it, the object, its edges, wherever the two faces touch, and as well as the vertices, each corner. So let's count for the pentagonal prism. We've got how many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. How many faces do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many edges do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I hope oh yeah, 15 with this side here. 15 with this side. So we've got 7 faces, 15 edges, and 10 vertices. That's how you describe a 3D object through its faces, its edges, and its vertices. With 2D, it's just through its sides and its vertices. So please do number D, E, E, and F. D, E, and F. Look, identify what's number D, what's number E, and what's number F. Quickly. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to do that. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to do that. Identify what's number D, number E, and number F. And your 2 minutes start now. Number D, number E, and number F. Number D, number E, and number F. You have 2 minutes. For number D, number E, and number F. You have 2 minutes. Number D, number E, and number F. You have 2 minutes. Just give the names for number D, number E, and number F. Number D, number E, and number F. You have 2 minutes. "20 seconds left. So if you have the answer, please raise your hand and I will unmute you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello.
Afternoon, sir.
Afternoon. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you, sir?
I am fantastic since it's warmer now.
So, sir, for number D, I think it's a cube. For number E, it's a cylinder, if I'm not mistaken.
But it's fine. Go on. Next one.
And the last one is a rectangular.
Yes, you are there. You're there. You're there. You're there.
Rectangular prism, I think.
Excellent. 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 It is a rectangular prism. Oh, good. You muted yourself. I need the answer for number. Hello. How are you? What's the answer for E?
I'm fine, and how are you?
I'm good.
Okay. The answer is cuboid. And then the next one, it's a sphere.
Uh-huh. And then?
And the last one is a rectangular prism.
All right. So, all right. Sorry about that. Did I mute you guys? Good. The problem that we have here is that it's not clear. Some people can think that that is a cube, and some people can think that is it's a cuboid. Remember, a rectangular prism and a cuboid are the same thing. A rectangular prism is just a prism that is made
Yes,
up
sir.
of rectangles. A cuboid is a 3D shape that is made out of rectangles. There's no difference between a rectangular prism and a cuboid. It's just that it's a change of name. Like my name is Chiponosio, but some of you call me Sir, right? So it's just a change of name, but there's no real difference whatsoever. But thank you guys for doing that. Then we did symmetry, right? And we said symmetry is when when a shape has a completely identical sides that are facing each other. A line of symmetry divides two identical parts, each being a mirror reflection of the other. So when you're looking at a line of symmetry, it must cut a shape in such a way that the one side is completely identical to the other side. So there must be a mirror reflection of each other. That is what symmetry is that when I put this line, I mean that this side, the left and the right hand side, are a mirror reflection of each other. It means that they're completely the same. They're a mirror reflection of each other. They are completely the same. That is when we talk about symmetry. Symmetry, meaning that the left hand side and the right hand side are completely the same. They are symmetrical. They are symmetrical. That's what when we say it is symmetry. Symmetry. Right. So let us see how good we are. Let's try out this one and this one for 2 minutes. Then we have to do one sum and then we're done. For 2 minutes, right? Think, how many lines of symmetry do you find? How many lines? Your 2 minutes has started. How many lines of symmetry do you find in those two shapes? How many lines of symmetry do you find? How many lines of symmetry do you find in each of those shapes? If you're done, also try this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's a heptagon. It's a heptagon. It's a heptagon. So if you are done, try the third one as well. 30 seconds left. Ten seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who can help us answer? Who can help us answer? Who can help us answer? Hello?
Sir, the first one, 4 lines of symmetry. The second one,
Wait,
also
wait,
4
wait,
lines.
wait, 2 minutes. Let me just do this until, yes. Where do you see the 4 lines of symmetry?
The first one,
Where and
4
how do you get the 4 lines of symmetry? Where? From which side to which side?
from top to bottom,
Mm-hmm.
side to
Then,
side, side to
Mhm.
side.
and then,
Inner part. And vertical.
this is vertical. We already have vertical. Do you mean diagonal?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
diagonal. Yes, sir.
Sure. It doesn't look like it.
Oh, it's just so.
I just, yeah. Okay, then this
It's
one,
only 2.
only 2. Then here,
1, 2, 3, 4.
the 4 here. So it's 1
Yes, sir.
and 2. Where do the other 2 come from? Also diagonal.
Yes, sir.
So what, here,
Yes.
here. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
that's standard. That is standard. Then now we have this one. Did you do this one?
No, sir.
All right, it's fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Sir,
Yes,
the last one is 2.
it's 2. All right.
Yes, sir.
Here, because the heptagon, there'll have to be about 7 of them, meaning from here to here, from here to here, and then also from each side to each corner, right? So it's 1, and also here from each side to each corner. So each side to each corner has 1, right? So I've covered this part. You understand? It has to be what? Mirror reflections of each other. Cover that part. Yeah. There has to be mirror reflections of each other, as I'll show you here. As many lines as possible to be mirror reflections of each other. So that side is a mirror reflection of each other. That side halfway is also a mirror reflection of each other. Looking at from that other side, that side as well, the mirror reflection of the other side as well. So yes, that's what we call lines of symmetry. Lines of symmetry. That's what we call lines of symmetry. Right. Wait, I think I made a mistake here. Let's do the last one properly. Let's do the last one. At it, and it has to be symmetrical, right? So let us try and see if this was as a shape and I had folding paper. So I have 1, 2 here. I've got 3, 4 here. That is symmetrical. Then from this side and this side is symmetrical. And from this side to this side is symmetrical. So what else am I short of? Nothing. Yes. So symmetrical, symmetrical, symmetrical. From one side to the opposite side, one side to the opposite side. Then we find that each side being symmetrical to the other side. Each side is being symmetrical to the other side. Corner to corner as well. Yeah, you can also consider that corner to corner as well. It's not like it's wrong or anything. As long as we have mirror reflections. We have mirror reflections. It's not that these are the only ones as lines. It's just that 1, 2, 3, or it's 1, 2, 3, 4 are the ones I have now. Does anyone see any more here? Does anyone see any more lines of symmetry? Does anyone see any more lines of symmetry? So that we can make sure that we're covered. As I said, it has to be what? A mirror reflection. Mirror reflection. Mirror reflection. Very important. A mirror reflection. A mirror reflection. All right. Seems that there's no one else. It's fine. Let us try a sum. Please try that one right now. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to do it. Your 3 minutes starts now. Seems that we're going to just end off with multiplication today. Two minutes, 2 minute mark. One minute left. If you are done, please notify in the chat. Please notify me in the chat if you're done. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Due to time, I'll just explain. Right. So we have our sum over here. 5,768 multiplied by 78. So we say this. What is 8 times 8? 8 times 8 is what? 64. So we put the 4, we carry the 6. Then we say, what is 8 times? Sorry about that. What is 8 times 6? 8 times 6 is 48. Plus 6 is 54. So you put the 4, carry the 5. What is 8 times 7? 8 times 7 is 56. Plus 5 is 61. So you put the 1, you carry over the 6. Then what is 8 times 5? 8 times 5 is 40 plus 6 is 46. Then you remove all remainders, right? And now we're multiplying with what? Remember I said here you respect place value. This is the one where we multiplied with the unit. So this one, all these products come from multiplying with an 8. Then here it's the tens. So this is the tens part. This is where you're multiplying with the thing with the 7, which is in the tens place. So we put 0 as a placeholder. Once we have 0 as a placeholder, then we can go out and say, what is 7 times 8? 7 times 8 is 56. So we put the 6, we carry 5. What is 5 times 6? 5 times 6 is 42. Plus 5 is 47. So you put the 7, you carry the 4. Then what is 7 times 7? 7 times 7 is 49. Plus 3 is 53. So we put the 3, we carry 5. And then what is 7 times 5? 7 times 5 is 35. Plus 5 is 40. Then we just add 4 plus 4 is 4. 6 plus 0 is 4 plus 6 is 10. Put the 0, carry 1. So then you've got 1 plus 1 plus 7 is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. 4 plus 0 is 4. 4 plus, there's nothing really to add here. Then you are done. Your final answer is 449,904. Please write the correction so I can show you your homework. Quickly, I'll give you a minute to write down the correct answer so I can show you your homework. So I can show you your homework. Since we have 3 minutes left, so I can show you your homework. Just always respect place value, guys, when you're multiplying. You can also do it this method. It works as long as you respect place value. That's all. That's all we ever ask for, is to respect place value. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. So please, quickly, respect place value. Respect place value. Respect place value. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Homework. Homework. Here's your homework. Here is the sums that you must do. Then I need you guys to draw lines of symmetry for the following: a square, a hexagon, an octagon, an isosceles triangle. Then write the properties of the following properties of the 3D shapes, which is a triangular-based pyramid and a decagonal prism. This is your homework. Please screenshot. Please take down your homework. Please take down your homework. If there are there any questions? Are there any questions? Any questions that anyone has? Guys, just prepare. You'll be fine. Prepare for your tests. You'll be fine. This is to help you more than anyone. Remember that a test, you see, one thing I always tell people about tests. Tests are not there to make your life difficult. Tests are there for you to be able to reflect in whatever you're doing and see that, are you still going the way that you intended to go? It's just like when you have done, you know, when people who love science, when you do an experiment, you are testing if whether this thing will work or not. We always have a wrong idea of tests, and tests are the best time in the world because why? Tests and exams show you that, do I understand what I've been studying all along? Do I understand this work, or am I still confused? That's the whole idea behind tests. Tests are not there to make someone's life difficult. So if there's nothing else, my email address is in the chat. I love you guys, all of you. Please be safe. Please stay awesome. Please stay fantastic. Be safe. And for me to you, it's bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye, everyone.